Have you ever been watching a TV show, scrolling through social media, or viewing a news segment and thought, I had a clip just like that? Maybe it's something funny you caught on your phone, a weird thing that happened one day, or a random interaction between you and a friend. People film these moments all the time, and a lot of those people get paid for what they shoot. Do you want to know their secret? You probably never thought about it, but some of the random videos you shoot might be valuable. Today, I'm going to tell you how you can turn some of those random videos into real income. We'll be looking at a highly profitable yet somewhat less well-known way creators are earning money from their videos without relying on ads, subscribers, or views on YouTube. I'm talking about a powerful yet often neglected method of turning everyday content into recurring revenue. For most people, earning money on YouTube means content creation. You create a YouTube channel, build an audience, post videos consistently, and try to get sponsored or otherwise compensated. And while that's a great path, there are other opportunities you can leverage right now, no matter what size your audience is. One of those strategies doesn't require a fan base or a content schedule, and if you've ever captured a moment that's funny, emotional, surprising, or just plain random, you might already have a video that it will work for. And that one clip could earn you money for months or years to come if you know what to do with it. So, what is the secret weapon that people are using to get paid for random videos shot on their phones? What are they doing that you're not? Licensing? But what does that mean? Simply put, licensing a video is just giving someone permission to use it. That someone could be a television network, a news organization, a viral media brand, or a company asking to use your video in one of their ads. Basically, licensing gives someone the right to use your clip for some amount of compensation. The important thing to remember is that you do not lose the ownership of the video. You're not selling it. You're just letting it be used under certain terms. You continue to own the rights, so you can license that same video to other buyers as well. One video can lead to many payouts. That's what makes licensing such an amazing form of passive revenue. Think of it like when you rent a piece of property to someone. You still own the house, but you allow someone to live there temporarily in exchange for a fee. When the lease term is over, you can rent it out again. Content licensing operates around the same general principle. You're renting out your video temporarily for someone else to use in their project or broadcast or platform. You are free to do what you want with it after the agreement has expired, including licensing it again. Licensing like this works best with certain types of content. Videos that are humorous, cute, unexpected, uplifting, or newsworthy stand a good chance of having licensing value. Authentic reactions, real-life moments, and content that seems real and relatable is what consumers crave, and that's what brands and media outlets want to feature. You might be asking, who would even want to pay for your videos? The answer is many more people than you might think. Some television shows are made from nothing but user-provided videos. News producers are always looking for real-world footage to add context to their stories. Digital upstarts such as BuzzFeed, LadBible, and Nowthis have made a habit of embedding viral clips in their content. Many ad agencies are hoping to include genuine connections in their advertising campaigns. There are also potential buyers in documentarians, YouTube compilation channels, and social media editors. If your video makes people laugh, cry, or tap the replay button, the odds are good that someone is willing to pay to use it. Which brings us to the next question: how much money you can potentially make. While nothing is guaranteed, some short clips, videos that are just a few seconds long, can be worth between $100 and $500. Longer or viral videos can earn thousands. And if you license your video to more than one company or platform, you can keep earning each time it's used. Some agreements offer compensation as a one-time flat fee. Others are royalty-based, paying you each time the video is aired, streamed, or used by the licensee. This is where the licensing magic is. These videos continue to generate revenue over and over instead of being paid as a one and done. But how do you get started with licensing? There are several ways you can approach it. You can use a professional licensing service. These are intermediaries that connect content owners with media buyers. They handle marketing, distribution, contracts, and payments. You just have to submit your video and accept their terms. If you accept an offer, they handle the rest. Jukin Media, now owned by trusted media brands, Storyful, Viral and Newsflare, is one of the largest licensing agencies. And while they do take a cut of your earnings, they also give you access to their entire network of buyers and do all the legwork for you. You can manage licensing on your own. On occasion, Media companies, reporters, or even brands will contact you directly, particularly if it appears that your video is starting to gain traction online or is about to go viral. If this happens, you can come to terms on a licensing deal of your own. You don't need to be a lawyer, but it's a good idea to document everything. Define how they can use the video, for how long and how much they're paying you. Be sure to clarify whether the license is exclusive or non-exclusive. Exclusive means that they're the only ones who are allowed to use it. Non-exclusive means you can license it out to others at the same time. Unless they're being paid a hefty premium for their content, non-exclusive deals are the holy grail for most creators. You can also help buyers reach out to you. Try including a line in your video description on YouTube that says something like, "To license this video, please contact me at your email." This one simple sentence can potentially open doors to some serious businesses. If the media know you're willing to license your work, they might be inclined to offer the money they'd spend on a freelancer to you instead of snatching a video without permission or credit. Now, what are some things to consider doing to protect yourself and be as profitable as possible? First, you must own the content. You can't license a video that includes copyrighted music, third-party footage, or someone else's work unless you have obtained the rights. Ideally, it should be a video that you shot, not a video with unlicensed background music that's lifted from someone else. Second, always save the original audiovisual file. Companies want the highest quality footage, not a compressed copy that's been optimized for YouTube. Your chances of getting accepted and getting paid more increase if you can provide the original file. Third, think carefully before granting exclusive rights. Some brands or companies may offer to pay you more if you agree not to license the video anywhere else. This is fine under the right circumstances, but be sure the price is right for that limitation. Yes, it's an opportunity, but it might be better to keep things open so you can make money from multiple sources. Finally, never rush when making a deal. It feels great to have someone interested in licensing your work, but don't let anyone pressure you into a deal. Ask questions to make sure you understand the terms, don't give it away too cheaply, and, most importantly, if something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Your content has value, so think about it like a business deal, because that's exactly what it is. Here is an example of how licensing works. Imagine a young father filming his toddler playing with the family dog. Something cute occurs and the toddler suddenly breaks into giggles. He posts the video on YouTube and sends it to some friends. A few days later, the video begins to be shared more broadly. Before long, he starts getting messages from media outlets asking if they can use the clip. Instead of simply saying yes, he decides to broker the clip through a professional agency. Fast forward 1 year. That same video appears in a television segment, a brand commercial, and several viral compilations. Altogether, he has made over $10,000 from one moment that he captured on his phone in his living room. That's the power of licensing. It is literally untapped wealth because it is just repacking something you've already created. You don't have to work any harder. If you have a clip that people like, you can license it over and over again. Better still, once you've learned what type of clip to look for and what to do when you find one, you're ready to make money off of spontaneous, everyday moments. So, if you're producing content, consider licensing it. Think of it as part of your monetization plan. Contact platforms and respond to media inquiries with professionalism, and make sure to have your contact information in your videos. If you don't want to work nonstop to produce new content, licensing offers a means to get paid for the magic you capture in day-to-day life without having to work 24/7, 365. It's passive, it's smart, and it's easier to get into than most people think. In episode 10, we'll take a dedicated look at turning your YouTube fans into paying supporters with super thanks, super chats, and channel memberships. Until then, keep creating, keep sharing, and remember, that random moment might net you more than a few likes and views. It might just be the start of something truly amazing. Thanks for watching.